In today's video we're having a look at a couple of right angle drivers by Milwaukee. This one is the right angle Shockwave driver. You can use it in an impact driver. It has a plastic outer shell and metal internals. This one is the Milwaukee OSD2 offset driver, and it also allows you to use drill pieces as well. If we have a look at the right angle Shockwave first, the distance from the front to the back is 47mm. If we have a fitting that we need to screw in a very tight gap, this gap measures 60mm. We can put the screw onto the magnetic head, pop the driver in, and screw it in place happily. You can put multiple extensions onto your screwdriver, and then you can actually reach in further in a gap as well, depending on how many extensions you have. The only disadvantage this driver has is that it always wants to move. You can't hold it at a 90-degree angle. It works perfectly when you're screwdrivering downwards, but if you were reaching in at a distance, it always wants to move off of centre. Got over this in the past by putting a dowel onto this unit and the screwdriver. I'll show it with a pencil in a moment. Overall, for screws that are in tight access, whether you're between floorboards or in kitchen units, this one works very nicely. In the head, it has a magnet that holds the pieces in place. You can also use it with an extension bar as well if you have enough room. But the longer the extension bar, the more it wants to fall down. This is when you need to lock it in place with a piece of doweling or a pencil. What I've done in the past is I've cable tied a pencil onto the side of the Milwaukee Impact right angle driver, and this stops the end from just flopping down via gravity, and then I can reach in at full reach, which means I can actually reach a screw that is 900mm away from my shoulder. Now if we have a look at the Milwaukee OSD2 offset driver, this one is made out of metal, and you can't get into as tight a gap as you can with the Shockwave. The advantage that this one has is that it actually has a lock on it, so you can put your pieces in and they lock in tightly. This one also has a handle on the side which has 5 lockable positions, and if you take it all the way to the very top, you can actually then adjust the handle all the way around the unit as well. The OSD2 can also be used with drill pieces, so if you have the attachment drill pieces, you can lock those into place. If you're using drill pieces, it's advisable to use the handle as well to help support the unit. We can adjust the head to whatever angle we need, and now we can hold on to the handle at the same time as drilling at a right angle. This is brilliant for when you're taking pipes or cables through rafters. This Milwaukee Shockwave has got me out of some tight gaps in the past, and I wouldn't be without it in my toolkit. But for doing right angle drilling, I would always use the OSD2. For the type of work I end up doing, I actually have both these permanently in my toolkit. The Milwaukee Shockwave is for when I need to get into tight areas, and the OSD2 I generally use just with drill pieces rather than a right angled screwdriver bit. I hope this look at the 2 different Milwaukee right angle drivers has been useful for someone. Please leave a comment below if you have any questions. I'll leave a link in the description where I got them from. And thank you for watching and subscribing.